Wilder Ortiz, man, we finally here. Weekend is here. I'm about to have a little mini fight party. All of this good stuff, man. So I really can't wait until the fight. So anyway, man, I said I was gonna come up with my pick. I got Wilder. I like Ortiz, man. I think the guy is big. I think he's strong. I think he's deceptively quick. Um, I think that he utilizes his jab well. I think he has power in both hands. To be real with you guys. Then too, I think he has a slight edge and something that could pull him over the top, and that's because he has that Cuban background, man. I like fighters from Cuba, man. I really do. I think that they come in with a real solid basic fundamental background of boxing. You know, they care about footwork, they care about rhythm, they care about, knowing when to throw a punch, when not to throw one. They are really careful when it comes to defense. They come as a complete package. It's really hard to get in there and just dismantle a Cuban fighter unless that guy's not on his A game, and unless not even really that, but unless you happen to be a really solid opponent. You have to give credit to people that's able to go in there and just dispatch Cuban fighters like that. So with that being said, I think Ortiz, man, he's gonna come with it. He's gonna come with it. I would say the first 5 rounds are probably gonna be hell for Deontay Wilder. It's probably gonna be hell for him, man. Let me just get into Wilder. I think that the guy has power in both hands. We all know his right is really the punch that secures him fights all the time. He The only thing about Wilder is that his background is not of the pedigree of a Cuban background. Um, I think that he happens to be a pretty big guy. He's lean. He always comes in pretty good shape. He's not a guy that really moves all that well on his toes. His last few fights, he's been doing pretty good with that. Just learning how to move and basically stick and move. He's learning that his height and his reach are the two tools that will help him be effective. So he's learning to fight off his back foot. He's learning to try to turn his opponents a little more. He's learning how to set up combinations with the jab. He's learning how to not only just utilize the jab, but he's learning how to put together combinations with his power shots now. So he's learning when to do it and when not to do it, which only comes about through pure boxers. So he's learning the pure boxing strength. But right now, I think he's more of uh, a puncher boxer. So he's learning how to box. So I think that in this fight, though, he's gonna get his money's worth in this one. He is gonna take some careful planning and strategy, and I think that he's gonna come out and he's gonna try to throw all of these feints, and he's gonna be jab stepping. He's gonna try to give Ortiz a lot of different looks. So I think it's gonna look like this, man. I think Ortiz is gonna be hammering this guy and frustrating him, for the first five, maybe even 6 rounds. But I'm gonna go for the first 5 rounds. Deontay Wilder he's gonna be in hell, man. Just trying to figure out what he can do against Ortiz. He's gonna be trying to land some big shots early in the fight, and that stuff is not gonna have any effect because, um, like I said, Ortiz is a Cuban style fighter. It's nothing that he hasn't really seen. It's nothing that he hasn't experienced. So I just think that it's gonna be Deontay Wilder is gonna have to be careful with how he plans to approach this fight. But I just think that he's gonna try to approach it like he has in previous fights against previous opponents. He's going to try to intimidate this guy, and he's not going to be able to. So he's going to be frustrated. The jab is going to be coming. The combination punches are going to be coming from Ortiz. Ortiz is going to be is going to try to back him up, a lot in this fight. And I think that Deontay is going to catch a lot of fire, a lot of hard punches. And with that, he's going to have to learn how to tie up in this fight. This is going to be a fight where he's going to have to learn how to tie up and try to keep Ortiz off of him. That's what I truly believe. Um, and in that, after that, I think he's gonna try to switch. He's gonna try to switch his game plan, or he's gonna have to. He's gonna have to resort to some pretty rough tactics up in there. Um, like I say, he's gonna have to hold Ortiz a lot in this fight and try to fight on the inside. Trying to fight on the outside against a guy with a Cuban background is going to be a mistake because he can box. So he's going to be forced to have to fight on the inside, and that's going to wear both opponents down. But where it benefits Wilder is younger. He's younger, and we've all seen him fatigue, fighting in their fatigue, but we've all seen him finish, in 12-round bouts where he's tired. Uh, Ortiz is a lot older, and I think that that's what's gonna cause him to get beat because he's a little older and he's gonna be fatigued for a lot longer. He's not gonna be able to recover like Wilder is. So Wilder is going. I think he's gonna get a little lucky in this fight because of that fact that Ortiz is not gonna be able to recover as fast. And I think that in the midst of Ortiz being tired, and punches are being thrown, I think that Wilder is gonna get lucky, man. He's gonna catch this guy coming in, or I think he's gonna catch him coming in, and he's gonna throw one big punch that's gonna rock Ortiz, and from that moment, with Ortiz being tired and exhausted, uh, he's gonna be disoriented after that hit, and that's gonna cause Deontay Wilder to get the knockout. I think he's gonna stop this guy. Either he's gonna get the knockout or the stoppage, and I think it's gonna come around the eighth or the ninth round. This fight is not going to the distance. I can't see it going to the distance for either one of these guys. So, in my opinion, that's how I think it's gonna play out. But anyway, I'm heading towards the 8-minute mark, picking Wilder. Let me know what you guys think and who you got. Peace.